Is it just me, but I get really mad when I see ads made by AI because like they look like people, and if I wasn't like actually paying attention, I myself wouldn't notice that it's like AI, but it's AI cosplaying as people selling you something, and it's I don't like it. Like, can you with my mom the other day, and I asked her, why am I not like, why, when the doctor told you that I had ADD, did you not like take me to a psychiatrist or a psychologist? I don't know, like something to check me out and like see what's up. And she's like, you are 8. They were about to prescribe you a bunch of meds. I was not about to let my child get fed a bunch of meds. I knew I could straighten you up. Well, I failed. You still have it, but at least you're not heavily medicated. Isn't it better? What was I saying again? Had the craziest, most intense food poisoning of my life. I have a sensitive stomach, so I usually get food poisoning, like, not rarely, but this one was crazy. It had me shaking, sweating, dizzy, sleepy, I couldn't move, and I was vomiting my soul out. I vomited like 3 times in a row. Yeah, it was awful. It was from acai. I got it from a place that was like, it was full, bustling, peak heat, like a thing for disaster. And I hate the lady who made my acai. She was, that employee who's paid low, like bare minimum wage, and she knows that. Yeah, that was her. She served me awfully. She wasn't rude, but she also wasn't. Come home from college, I come home to them wearing my clothes and being in my room and stuff like that, and it used to piss me off, but then I have a very bad habit of like hitting, like doing this, or like hitting myself in some kind of way. It's usually like this. When I'm very excited. Like, I was reading a thing on my computer because I just got an incredible set of news, and I was like, yeah, and it hurts. All my phone gets very red, and my knuckles too. But I don't know how to exteriorize my happiness in any kind of other way. It's me and late and me, because I seem to always be late for something. My heart goes out to the artists, because if I had to sing the same songs over and over and over and over again, and then listen to it on the radio occasionally or on TikTok, and still having to like the song, I think I would unalive myself. Not so far, okay, but I would be like, take that down. I don't want to hear my song anywhere else besides the stage. To my craziness, I feel like I am overwhelmed with content that I'm consuming like crazy. I feel like I'm not myself because I've been consuming so much. I feel like I'm not reaching my potential because I've been consuming so much to escape, because I've been feeling fucking bored out of my life. I made for I was made for loving you, baby. I feel like my hair, no matter how much I like use products on it, it's always a little dry and freezy. And I don't know what more to do, because I use oil, I use hair mask, I use leave-in, I use mousse, and a detangler spray. and it always gets a little freezy by the root and a little dry, and I just don't know what more to do about it. The only thing that I haven't tried yet is like actually changing my diet. My diet is not bad, but it's not good also. So will that be the miracle for my hair? So I don't feel empty, but I also don't feel full. So I'm always chasing the next goal, the next thing to do.
Reward must be the celebrity. Mm-hmm. And I think in many cases that's the consequence.
Yeah, I actually want to talk about that too. And about your song, I Lost a Friend, if that relates in any capacity, because that's how it hit me.
Okay.
I think I played that song the most when I first started seeing success on TikTok, on social media, because it made some of my interpersonal relationships a little weird in a way that I didn't even predict. Because I think there is the typical trope of someone finds success and, you know, their old friends either have envy or don't like them anymore, or they turn on their old friends. But it also made a lot of...
And that's annoying to me, because if I had, like, I have a lot to complain about, obviously, but if I had actually, like, something to complain about, then I wouldn't be feeling so shit for not being 100% full and content. It's how underwhelmingly I react to everything. Like, my mom just called me saying that she had an accident, like a small one, and I was like, really? You had an accident? How did it happen? What happened? Is it bad? Where are you? But like in this tone, like, really? And I'm like, shouldn't I be more worried? Girl, I have zero idea of what you're saying, but I'm sure you're slaying anyways. Because like, there's words that they pronunciate very specifically and differently from the pronunciation that I usually hear. And then I'm like, what did he say? Like that meme? That's how I was watching Madeline's vlog today or yesterday, and she was saying that she had a car, and the car's brand was, I don't even remember how she pronounced it, but I only knew what car she was talking about, like, by the end of the episode. I usually pronounce it like here is like Peugeot. It's Peugeot. And she was saying something totally different. I was like, oh, that's what she was saying? Slay girl. It's my fault. It's my fault, actually, because I need to get more into it. It's the weirdest thing to have your brain trying to justify or just tell you that you're right when you know for a fact that you're wrong. Like, for example, you don't do enough for something or someone, or well, let's just leave it at that. And then your brain goes, well, he must have done something in his past life. And I'm like, no, girl, you just don't like him enough to put in the effort. And that's okay. The past lives have nothing to do with that. Bored out of my life, bored out of my boots. Like, I don't know if it's just exam season or if I'm going through some kind of funky period. Like, I don't know. I'm just bored with life. So why would I waste 2 hours of my day, my back, and my arms when I can get it done professionally and rest in peace? Why would I wax myself and risk burning myself, doing it wrong, getting ingrowns and all that, and not getting like all the hair, when I could have an esthetician do it for me? And it's summer. I'm supposed to be having so much fun. And I'm having to go to a peeling, so which means that I'm only going to be officially free by July, which means I'm only going to have like a month and 2 months tops vacation. December last year did I start doing this luxuries, because I know it's not something that just anyone can have. But if you have the possibility to do it, why not do it? Why are we romanticizing struggle? Well, I had an accident. And I'm like, you had an accident? What kind of accident? Like, what's going on? And she's like, I hit another car. I'm like, you hit another? It's like, what? Why are you reacting like she told you that she, I don't know, she shattered her phone? Like, did I kill myself? Fine. RPG with ChatGPT and girl, community guidelines. A girl can even be mean in peace. Like, please, this is fiction. I'm doing an RPG. If I want to be nasty and vile, why can I not? Because you can save the money. You can save the money and do it yourself. No. Take my money, and let me be at peace. Of me trying to romanticize my sadness. I was like, crying looks good on me. Like, look at this natural blush. My nose looks cute. And then my brain is like, shut up. Actually, shut up. Crying doesn't look good on you. I mean, it does, but you get what I'm trying to get. Probably not. I will 100% over having to do the things myself. If I can pay someone to do that, if I have the possibility of doing that, you bet that I'm doing that I'm doing just that. And the people who tell you, oh no, but I do it because I like it. If they had the money to get it done, I bet my ass they would get it done. I don't really care about like getting fast replies or being left unreceived, undelivered for like a long time. I do that too. Like, my friends sometimes get left undelivered for like 3 days. Like, I get it and I'm okay with it. But for some reason, if it's important, like hangout plans that have a date, then I'm gonna get pissed about it. And if I really, really care about you, like if you're someone very important to me, like, I don't know, a partner, then that's going to be a problem. You're not as good as what your mama saw. Like, I would be crashing out every 5 seconds because it doesn't affect you. Like, you know, it's easier when it's just you suffering, but when you know, like, it affects a whole plethora of different people that aren't closely involved with you, you're like, oh my god, can you please shut the fuck up? Can you please stop ruining my life for a second? Updating my wall. I want to try and like not be on my phone on social media, like not on my phone, okay, but like on Spotify or like stuff like that, and not our Pinterest, and not on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. And I only have those. I mean, in every timeline I pick, you make me end up alone. Like, without money, without a job, depressed. What is going on? I'm getting seriously scared. I haven't studied in 3 days straight. I have a test in 2 days. And I'm wondering, am I deeply devoted and faithful, and I believe that something will illuminate this pretty little head and will make me pass the exam? Do I hate myself, or do I just like suffering? Seeing people perform for me is just very funny because it feels like an updated version of a jester. Like, sing for me, do a spin, Sid, oh, so pretty. Can you sing better? Can you sing louder? Like, yeah, that's like the paid version of a chord gesture. Yeah, and it's very funny to me. Aren't you glad that you reside in a island in the skies? Nobody had everything up all the shit. My tooth, because it's one specific tooth, hurts again, and I'm like, can you give me a break? You know, it reached the point where I actually searched up the spiritual meaning behind toothaches because it's not possible. Also, appreciation for my little boy shorts. Okay, wait. That makes me laugh. Like, it read, Claro was singing Amoeba as if it's second nature. And I laughed. Like, you can see my eyes arching up. I laughed. It wasn't even funny. But I knew they meant second nature. And I was, like, hearing, it's second nature. I was like, because it's not explainable. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. I got a lot of cash. I don't mind spending it.